2012. Josh Rosen, the new Miami quarterback, looking to throw again, and he's picked off on the sideline by Marlon Humphrey. Great play by Humphrey.
Marlon Humphrey is an American football cornerback for the Baltimore Ravens of the National Football League. Recently, Humphrey signed a 5-year, $97.5 million contract extension with $66 million guaranteed. Today, we're going to be talking about the top 10 interesting facts about this NFL star who signed for $97 million but still lives in a trailer. Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. Make sure that you stay until number 1. You don't want to miss out on the insides of his camper and how appreciative he is of having a humble lifestyle. Number 10. Marlon Humphrey's simple living conditions. So Humphrey is single and he lives in a camper with his dog. We're not sure he even needs a house at this point. Clearly, he seems to be incredibly content and happy with a camper, despite the fact that he could afford so much more. Number 9. His earnings. Marlon Humphrey signing a 5-year, $97.5 million contract with the Baltimore Ravens, including a $20 million signing bonus, $67,324,000 guaranteed. Humphrey's previous deal had been set to expire after the 2021 season. Number 8. The reason he lives in a camper. So he lives on about 200 acres of land and is chilling out in a camper until his house is finished. In a video recently released by Whistle, the star revealed that construction on his home has been delayed because of the coronavirus pandemic, and that resulted in him getting the camper. Number 7. His camper and his off-season home. Humphrey says that since he moved to the rural setting, he's become more into nature. His acreage even includes a vegetable garden. Then the idea of a camper came up, and he dove in. "This has been my off-season crib," he said. He says his uncle is the big gardener. Number 6. His camper home surprises many. Marlon's coach asked him once why he was living in a camper. "It's been funny to tell people I'm living in a camper, but it's been funnier when they come and visit me and I'm like, this is where I'm living. I consider myself a humble guy," he says. Number 5. Humphrey and the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore fully understands his value and signed Humphrey and will be keeping him with the franchise through the 2026 season. Ravens Executive Vice President and General Manager Eric DeCosta says, besides his obvious talents as a playmaking corner, he's a passionate competitor who craves winning. Marlon has been a stalwart in our community. Number 4. Humphrey and his ace game. In 2020, Humphrey led the NFL with a Ravens franchise record 8 forced fumbles, tying for the second most by a defensive back in a single season. Humphrey earned his second straight Pro Bowl selection after starting all 15 games in which he played, posting 82 tackles, 70 solo, and 4 for losses, 11 passes defended, and 1 interception. Number 3. The Marquee Oasis. The 24-year-old cornerback spends his time on the 200-plus acres, which he has nicknamed the Marquee Oasis. He's building his dream home while living inside a camper. In a video, he showed off his fruit and vegetable gardens as well as other areas on his property, including a lake for fishing and kayaking. Number 2. Future home will have pool, gym, and a shooting range. While Humphrey now calls the camper home, he said the finished home will provide him with years of enjoyment in the future. Among the various amenities, it will include a pool, a gym, and a shooting range. When he bought the land, he envisioned a home where he could go swimming, work out, and shoot guns. While the camper was never part of the original plan, it has provided him with shelter, allowing him to connect with nature, also giving him a chance to regularly work on the property. And number 1. Inside the camper. In his own words, he thinks his camper is state-of-the-art with a living room and a convertible couch, also a table with lots of light coming in. It's a nice, easy, cozy bedroom too with lots of storage space. He says that he's a humble guy and he has a ton of money, but a camper was more than fine with him. He seems completely uninterested in the glamorous city life and has embraced an outdoor lifestyle. So hey, while you're here, go ahead, click one of these 2 videos on your screen. We'll see you there.